Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Star Trek Online. We are on our Klingon character. We are trying to get to level 60. And we're also trying to unlock escort type ship for him. It's not going to be a bird of prey, but I'll see what I can do about that. Anyway, we are on Alpha, Captain. A bird of prey on an important mission has gone missing in Romulan space. We have received a brief burst from the emergency transponder, but then it went silent. We don't know what happened, but it is vital that we recover the ship's data recorder and all its sensor data. I want you to report to the Orth system. It is the last known location of the ship. Find the vessel. If there are any survivors, you are authorized to assist them. However, recovery of the data is your primary concern. Okay. Ooh, it's a Hirogen rifle. Klingon stealth. Look at that later. An impulse engine.
Serve the Empire well. Come.
So, let's see how far that is from our current location. Oh my goodness gracious. Where are we at? Oh no, we are not traveling that far. Yeah, we'll transport. You have to excuse me, guys. I'm yawning. I'm super tired. It's like 4 in the morning, as you can see, right here. I think for now we're just gonna close the chat out. Let's go ahead and begin this. Captain, the bird of prey activated its emergency beacon in the Orth system, but the transmission stopped after less than 6 minutes. This is the best place to start our search. It may still be in orbit, or it could have crash landed on the planet, one of the planets. I'm ready to begin our sensor sweep on your command. Oh goodness, this is not that planet run, is it? This one's kind of long, if I'm not mistaken. Begin scanning the system. Too much radiation from the Orth Prime, sir. It's scrambling our sensor signal. I recommend that we attempt to narrow down the search area with an intensive scans of key areas. That small ion nebula is a good place to start. Okay, so let's go over there. And of course we'll back off just a tad bit in stealth. And then we will pop on full impulse. The ionic radiation is reducing our sensor range, sir. Attempting to compensate. Camera? Short burst should do it. Okay, calibrating sensors. I have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula, sir. I can compensate for its effects on our sensors now. Detecting a cluster of debris beyond the larger asteroid, metallic contents consistent with our ship. Recommend we approach. If it is the bird of prey, there might be something left of it. Make it so. Oop, nope. Come on. Go, 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 go. Try not to hit all these asteroids. Although it doesn't really do anything. Hello, Mr. Asteroid. There's the wreck debris. There's too much debris, sir. I have to calibrate our sensors to compensate. We're going to go ahead and full stop here. Oh, hello. Aha, you are a little bit out of our range. Here we go. Try that again. This wreckage isn't the bird of prey, Captain. I am reading both Romulan and Nazican alloys in the mass. There are signs of energy weapon discharge. There were in battle. Sensors have been further refined to compensate for the polarized sensor shadows caused by the debris. Next, we should target the radiation anomaly. Okay. Go ahead and hit full impulse. Are you going to... I see some missions it leaves you in stealth, and some missions when you scan it doesn't leave you in stealth, which is kind of weird. Hello. Pop in a little bit of this. Bloom! Bloom! Nausicaan pirates. Cool. We got more? Yes, we do. Hit him. He's behind this asteroid, isn't he? And go to stealth. Try to get around to the other side. Go ahead and evasive maneuvers. You have to go full speed to try to back down. Go ahead and hit this, this. Drop out of warp. What? What? Oh, my screen minimized. Sorry, guys. You guys still saw the game. Yeah. Got it, Captain. Sensors are detecting an energy signature on the surface of Orth 2. Their corresponds to the Klingon bird of prey. It's heavily damaged, but the warp core didn't breach. There could be survivors. We need to get closer before we send down an away team. How much closer do we need to be, man? Alright. Where'd you go? Yeah, I was like, we're already in the circle. Standard orbit established, sir. The away team is standing by in transporter. Beam down. We have to knock some people out. I believe this is the Hirogen. It's like a planet where they hunt, like people. Captain, I'm detecting bands of Fisterum in the rock formations here. They will scatter transporter signals, so this is as close as we could get to the bird of prey safely. I recommend that we make our way to high ground and get an overview of the area. Then we can plan out how to proceed to the crash site. Charge! This isn't right. The tricorder range is reduced by more than 60%. There are fistern deposits in this area, along with trace amounts of carbonite. That would account for some of the variances, but there's something else. Maybe my tricorder is malfunctioning, but if I didn't know better, I'd say there was a jammer of some sort. Captain, would you scan and confirm these readings? Will do. Thank you, sir. It's not our tricorders. It's not the mineral deposits. There is a low-level whatever field in the area that will affect tricorders and transporters, but I think our weapons will still work. Strange, though. Naturally occurring fields wouldn't be this consistent. This may be an artificially generated. So it's a trap. Right. So, time to kill somebody. Captain, the Bloody Star is already having trouble keeping our sensor lock on us. It won't be safe to use the transporter again unless we can use a pattern enhancer. Okay. Come on. This was the way I was thinking it was. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really tired. It's so hot. Like tomorrow's going to be 95 degrees. 95 degrees. So we're going to go down and we're going to head down this other way here. See if we can't find whoever is the bad guy here. Now there are some animals here, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Oh, they took care of him. Just as I said, there were some animals here. Yeah, there's some hostile animals here. Examine strange plants. Captain, the eyes of the plants have unique conductive properties very similar to multifaceted crystal lenses. I think we could adapt it to fit onto our weapons. It would be interesting to test their effect on our accuracy and fire rate. Cool. Tactical finally comes in handy. What we got? Another one of you guys? You're dead. Next. More worms? Scan the area. This planet is playing tricks on me. There's nothing there. Something over here. Captain, the wounds on this body were inflicted by an energy weapon, but it wasn't a disruptor. There's something strange in this jungle. I don't think we're alone. Hello. It's a science one. Captain, these mushrooms have spores unlike any I've seen before. I think ingesting them would increase reaction speed, but without the side effects of chemical compound the Empire uses for enhancements now. It may take some time to refine to study them, but I think these spores could have a widespread military or medical applications. We'll collect some samples for the doctor. Another corpse. This warrior put up a fight before dying. I am picking up 3 different blood types, 2 of which are not Klingon. I feel eyes watching us from the jungle, Captain. There are many dangers here. You big chicken, shut up. I think I am going to switch to a beam weapon. Yeah. What are you? You're a saber-toothed dagger. You're eating one of my buddies too. Come on, man. Why are you going so slow? Captain, that beast is eating the body. It looks like someone from the bird of prey. What should we do? Won't leave a warrior such a fate. Destroy the beast. Here we go. Examine the body. Examine the body. Captain, the warrior bears the insignia of a commander. I believe he was the first officer of the downed ship. At least he died in battle. May he find honor in Stovokar. This mission is so long. But I don't know if it's that long. It just seems... I don't know. I really didn't like this mission when I did it the first time around. I found a trail, Captain. It leads into the rocky ground and then disappears. This warrior was hunted by something that walks upright. The animals were not the most dangerous things here, sir. And then there's one more over here. Come on. The bushes. There's one. It would take hunters with great cunning to overcome a trained Klingon warrior. This one fought bravely, but was taken down by at least 2 attackers with blades. Animals could not have made these wounds. Yeah. Then we get attacked by aliens. Come on. Oh, that's slow. I don't think those guys are actually hostile. So here's the ship. Captain, I recommend that we get a baseline scan of the area Picking up some life signs, sir, but the radiation from the ship's reactor is affecting my tricorder. Here we go. And that must be the captain. Captain Kitag.
No mechanical failure. My ship was shot down. We ran into Nausicans in this system. The pirates were a trivial concern, but they got a lucky shot at our port nacelle. I had to take shields offline until my engineer could get in there and patch up the power couplings. That's when the Hirogen attacked. The cowards waited until we were almost defenseless. A third of my crew survived the crash. We stayed close to the ship and tried to get the emergency beacon working, but the Hirogen jammed our signals with a dual-netic field. They never stopped hounding us. The Hirogen destroyed our supplies, stole our medkits, sabotaged our weapons, and then, when we were weakened, they started hunting us. I've lost more than a dozen warriors. I don't know how many are left.
Search for the survivors. I think they're all dead. Captain, this warrior survived the crash. In fact, I'm not detecting any signs of trauma. What there is here, though, are weapon marks from an extremely sharp blade. Defensive wounds, by the looks of them. The tracing of the blood trail back to its source, I found a second drag path, 2 sets of footprints. This warrior died trying to defend someone else who was then taken. A Romulan? Captain, we need to keep this green-blooded viper close. For all we know, he had something to do with the destruction of the ship. Okay. Got here. This person survived the impact but died soon after from blood loss. Must be some people on the other side of this ship here, maybe? Yep. There we go. This warrior was killed by blunt force trauma, sir. The wounds could have been caused by the force of the crash. If the ship's inertial dampeners were offline before the ship hit the atmosphere, it is likely that many of the crew were killed this way. And then there should be some up on this hill, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Yep, there's one. Oh, hello. Detecting a level 3 radiation burn and severe heat damage. This person must have been very close to the power conduit when it exploded. And then there's one more over here. There we go. I'm detecting electrical burns and plasma damage, Captain, and there are pieces of shrapnel that could have come from the exploding console embedded in the skin. These warriors died with honor, sir. There's nothing that indicates anyone on the ship left their post. Oh.
Until that, I feel the strength returning. My vessel is on a reconnaissance mission. We surveyed several Talshar bases and entered the radar system under cloak. We have complete scans of the Romulans' defenses and what could be data on a new type of Romulan ship. There is a complication, however. When we were leaving the last base, we detected a Romulan shuttle attempting to hide its energy signature in our warp trails. I ordered the shuttle disabled, and its pilot brought aboard for questioning. I plan to take the Petach back to Kronos. When the Nausicaans knocked our power offline, he escaped the brig and sabotaged our computers, encrypting our sensor data. You'll need to get past the Romulan security lockout to get the data. If you can't break his code, I'm sure you can convince him to
Break
do
the
it
code and
for
get the
you.
data. Captain, some of the ship's sensors should still have power. If we find the terminal that is still relatively intact, we should be able to use the access to data core. Okay. So there's a way inside the ship. And the fire is lagging out my computer. I don't see none. Must be on the other side. There we go. Oh god, I hate this one. Okay. See. Column 2 down. Column 2 down. Okay. Rotate right. Right. We need to get all of them on the bottom, I believe, right? Yeah. So let's rotate this one over. Rotate that down. Dude, one off. Dadgummit. Okay, so if I rotate that one down and then rotate that right, rotate that up, right, right. Captain, if we don't want rotate the isolated chips so that they are aligned in the columns blue, green, white. Oh, dude. So blue has to be first. Alright, so we can rotate this over. We can rotate that. No. Second column. Dude. That's weird. Hit you. Woo. Alright. Let's go back and talk to the captain.
Kapla! I am ready to leave this planet. I'll follow you back to the transport point.
Cool. Let's rock. Let's start. This is the away team. We're on our way back to the transport site. Stand by.
Treacherous, Herodian scum! Go! Catch that petard of a Romulan! Here I will stand. My crew will be avenged!
The heck was that? I'm detecting Klingon life signs up ahead. There could be more survivors in the crash. We need to investigate. Miserable Tupa. These hunters have no honor. If they did, they wouldn't keep warriors caged like animals. I recommend we free everyone and send them back to the pattern enhancers, then return there ourselves. Bought us some time. We would disrespect. Okay. Are you gonna make me disable each one of them? Yep. Now, see, this is kind of stupid. You just get one thing that disables every cell. What's the point in disabling all of them? And dude over here's got a bad time because his head's sticking out of the cell there. Oh goodness. I think that one's placed wrong.
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So guard me now, If you are truly honorable, a large force of Hirogen are coming this way. I won't survive without your assistance.
He might have info we need. Captain, it's not clear if Phrygian knows about Captain's mission, but we do know that he wanted us to capture him and escape from the Hirogen. But it's up to you.
You won't regret this. If I ever return to my home.
You won't be returning to your home. Alright, let's get out of here. These scheming Pataks is using me and my mates as bait for their trap. There is a spatial charge underneath me. There's wire to explode if I move. You might be able to disarm it if you cut the right wire. Save me, Captain, or let me die with my honor intact. Where's he at? Ah, there he is. Green. Okay. These guys are pretty easy. Okay, cut. Green, orange, red. Disarm. Woo. More fight? Yep. Die, mofo. And last. Nope, there's two more. Green, orange. Green, orange, disarm. Oh yeah. Get it. Get some. Alright, I think I'm going to switch back to my other weapon now. Let's see how fragile the Hirogen are. What we got here? Red. Disarm. There we go. Cut the red wire. Pretty easy. There was another one. There he is. Gotcha. Surprise! Alright. Let's get out of here. And I'm probably going to have another battle right at the top of this hill, probably. Why did that dude run off the opposite way? Because the transporter site is the opposite way. There we go. Red Forest.
There you are. Let us talk of victory.
Okay.
Ha! I slew the Herojan's leader in combat. And then caught most of the rest of them in the blast. It was glorious. But there is still glory to be had. A second Herojan Alpha still stalks this jungle. I led him here. Prepare for... I rule this jungle, and everything in it is my prey. You may have evaded some of my traps, but that only prolonged the hunt. The high ground cannot help you. It is a prison. You're trapped, and my hunters are circling. I will give my initiates the honor of killing you. They need the taste of blood to keep them...
That didn't work out so well. They died very quickly.
They were unworthy. Or perhaps...
Yeah. You're just gonna shoot me while I'm listening to you crap, aren't you? What are you doing? Oh, running away from him. Are you hitting me? Chicken. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Don't let him get away.
You are a friend to me and my house. You saved me and my warriors. Excellent. I have...
Yeah, I mean, you normally I'd let him talk, but I mean, I was getting... Now let him talk. I was getting shot at, so I was trying to get out of it so I can help kill the guys.
My warriors from being hunted like dogs in a pit. I will not forget. When we meet again, we will drink a barrel of my family's finest blood wine. Have you ever had the 2309 vintage? Excellent. I have many questions for this one. Before I am through, he will tell us all he knows. Then he will beg for death. Perhaps I'll carve the names of every one of my crew into his back. That way he will carry them with him for the rest of his miserable, short life.
Okay, cool. And that'd about do it. This one's slightly annoying. It's a little laggy in places for me. I don't know. And we turned it in. Although the ship is a loss, saving Katang is a great boon to our efforts in the sector. Well done, Captain. What we got? Herojan rifle. It's Slightly worse. Ooh, 10%. Whoa, hold on. Slightly worse, but there is an increased physical damage. I might take that. Yeah.
Congratulations, Captain.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try that out. Just to see. Increased physical damage. No, not yet. Not yet. What are you? What are you? I'm gonna accept this. Is that part? Hold on, let's check that real quick before I say my outro. Temple Advisor. Yep, Temple Advisor is the next one. So I shouldn't have took that one. Anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you a notification when I have new videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. I will forego my usual offline stuff here because if I do it, I might end up hitting 40 before the next episode. So we'll do one more episode and I'll be 40, and then I'll do my usual episode where I go get my ship and hook it up with some gear and stuff. See how it goes.